So this is a gorilla type fan game I made called Glees. Basically, a while ago in 2024, I started working on this game in like June and stuff. But after a while, I kind of got bored with it because I couldn't really do anything in it, and I didn't know how to really code yet. So, 2 years later, in 2025, here we are with the game getting rebuilt from scratch, or from a new start. So this is basically a remake of what the original game looked like. I mean, the mirror's too low quality, but this cheese player model is pretty accurate. But all the stuff that was like added in the original game has been reverted back, except for a few things. Like all this that you see right here, this is new, and these hands technically aren't supposed to have this texture. And this top hat's new. It wasn't like that before, but this whole map is a remake of the original map. It's honestly a pretty good remake. Like, it's basically one-to-one. It's a bit too small though, so I'll make it bigger later on, but yeah, there's this old mirror and stuff. I think the mirror's too big. I gotta make the mirror a bit smaller. So in the original game, that's where a fan art room would go. And then in the original game, all the cosmetics were in here, but like I said, the game wasn't that good at the time. And before cancellation, so like it was just a bunch of like boxes and stuff that had like cosmetic looking textures on them. They would enable different things. And there was like moderator and stuff. The game was mainly like shared among friends and stuff, so like there was moderator and stuff behind the mirror originally. Currently there's not in the rebuild. And in the original game later on, this opened up and led to a little mini forest map. The problem with that is that I'm probably not going to be able to make it look like how I originally did because the tree models are lost, so that's going to be changed. And then it also went off that way to a parkour course. And then also there was on this way a horror mode. And there was like a few game modes that got added, but yeah, this is kind of it currently. But game's going good so far. I hope I can keep working on this remake, and bye.